Hold on, guests. Oh, okay, it's Jimmy. What's up, man?
What's up? How's everything?
Dude, it's really Jimmy.
Better. I know it is. I asked Freddie.
Hey, Jimmy.
What's going on?
Can I go? Do you mind if I take my face off for a second? Because I have little girls here.
Sure, go ahead. I got little girls too. But
how old?
Lefty.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm listening.
All right, so what is it? What's the questions you want to ask?
All right. So first I wanted to ask, like you said, you felt Dom put your kids in danger, right?
I never said that. I said Dom made a comment where someone snapped it and said that I use my kids as a shield. Okay, so that's I don't know, maybe there was something like that. But the thing is, my kids are with me all the time. So if people make comments like that, this is what it comes down to, Lefty. Okay, we don't know each other, me and you. Okay, no. We don't know each other. Okay, so I'm a man just like you, just like anybody else. Okay, you could judge me by my past if you like, if that's what you want to do. I'm sure I could judge you with certain things that you do in your life.
Absolutely,
you understand?
Without a doubt.
So
I was just like, I was taken back.
Okay.
Just like everybody, when you were like, yeah, the winners are fucking out here who testified, and the losers are the ones,
I don't think I ever said that.
Wait
a second. I never said that. The winners are out here who testified. I mean, if I said that, you gotta pull that up. I mean, what I did.
Did you say something very similar to it?
No. What I did say was that. Now the thing is, look, you know what? You want to talk about the guy Dom, okay? So I mean, you brought his name up, so let's finish that conversation, okay? Let's go one thing at a time, okay?
Okay.
I give you a little play today. I'm home. I'm with my kids. It's Good Friday, so
happy Good Friday, man.
Okay, so let's one conversation at a time. So let's talk about the guy Dom, since you mentioned him. So my comment with him was that he mentioned I use my kids as a shield. So the thing is, I don't use my kids as a shield. My kids are my kids. If you have children, you're gonna be with your children. I mean, I don't use my kids as a shield. So that's just a stupid comment where, this guy Dom, his father's a gangster, and he makes believe he's a paralegal. You're just a gangster's son. Now the thing is, listen, I don't know what kind of life you lived. I grew up somewhere in that life on the street, surrounded by wise guys. I mean, it's a known fact. I was in an indictment with Anthony Sparrow, and I stand on anything I did in my life. I don't hide. I mean, I don't need to put up an avatar in front of my face because I'm not worried about nobody. You understand?
No,
whatever destiny holds, destiny holds. I'm my own man. I mean, listen, if you think, I'm worried about anybody out there, any one of yous, I mean, you're all wrong because I got something for any one of yous if, you just come at me.
Well,
so just like you, anybody.
But who's making threats against you? Like,
there's a lot of threats. The trolls are making threats. The no-namers. I mean, you could look in your, you could probably look in your chat, other people's chats. I mean, they're all threats.
Yeah, but these nameless, faceless people, like, do you really take them seriously?
I take everything seriously. Understand? I take everything seriously. There's some people I don't take seriously, but I take everything seriously. If there's a threat on my life, I take it very seriously.
Oh, no, I understand that. But, like, are you actually getting threats against your life, or are you just getting a bunch of shit talked about you?
You get a both. You get both here and there. I'm saying you get some. I'll get some threats in some of my messages. And YouTube is YouTube's a shit show.
Exactly.
So why do it?
Why do I?
YouTube, if it's a shit show.
Well, I do YouTube because it's a form of, it's what I want to do. I mean, if that's something I want to do, what is it to you? What is it to anybody? Why do you do it?
I do it because I have time on my hands right now.
Okay, so that's why
I've been indicted, and I've had confidential informants try to testify against me and put me in jail.
Okay, but the thing is, listen, I'm not a confidential informant. Understand? That's it. I'm not confidential.
No, I agree. There's a difference between a confidential informant and
let's put this on record. This way, you all know, because you got a lot of dumb people out there. I mean, unfortunately, you got a lot of dumb people. I mean, people don't pay attention. I never wore a wire. Okay, let's get this straight. So that's a bunch of bullshit. Okay.
No. You never wore a wire or grassed any of your friends out when you were out on the street.
Wait. Let's get something else straight. I did 6 years before I cooperated. I could have cooperated as soon as I got pinched. I could have cooperated as soon as I got pinched. I didn't. I did 6 years before I cooperated.
Jimmy, I'm sorry. I apologize. I got a phone call and I couldn't hear what you just said. I apologize.
Look, I never wore a wire. Let's get that straight. Okay.
No, I've never even considered you wore a wire.
Okay.
Listen, I know your story. You know, you did a bid, you got out, your friends, decided to testify. A friend decided to testify, and you were facing 50 years. So that's when you decided, you were like, listen, I'm done with this life. And then you testified against Anthony Spiro and who else?
Anthony Spiro, that's it.
Okay.
Nobody else. That's another thing. Let that be known too. Nobody else.
Who cares? Jimmy,
Okay.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. And I don't make videos pretending to be Jimmy Calandra. It's actually, you should take that as like satire.
I'm gonna tell you something. I don't even know what you do because I don't watch you. I don't even know your name.
That's cool. I talked to you before, but that's cool. That's cool, man. I'm not trying to insult you.
Okay.
I'm not trying to insult you, man. I just want to know that you have to understand that people on here, certain people, take offense to any kind of look. If I told my mom my sister hit me, I'd be called a rat by my sister. And rat, let's not even use rat. Just a tattletale. Let's use that word, okay? And if people, it's really hard on YouTube to not take things seriously because you have to focus on your goals. What is your goal? And what I really want to know is if you really found the Lord. Like, I would like to know that. And be honest. Be honest. What, for me, personally, what is your relationship with, what does the Lord do for you?
The Lord makes me stronger. And let me tell you something. Obviously, you don't know nothing about me. And you know why?
I do.
No, you don't. You think you do. Let me tell you something. If Tommy Reynolds could get on here and talk, he could tell you all about my mother. If Fabrizio could get on here and talk, he could tell you all about my mother. Okay?
Yes, he was born again.
Look, I'm gonna leave it like that because you don't know nothing about me. Okay? If you talk
That's
about
fine.
the Lord,
Religion is a touchy subject.
That's why I'm asking.
Okay,
that's why I'm asking.
Look.
Okay, listen, man. Listen, I understand you don't want to talk about the religion part. I get it. I do have one question. It sort of relates to the religion and stuff. Do you I just want to know, and I'm not like, do you feel guilty about putting Anthony Spiro away for the rest of his life?
No, at all. No. No way. Fuck Anthony Spiro. Okay, I don't give a fuck about him.
So
he didn't give a fuck
about
me.
What do you think about Sammy?
Wait a second. The guy killed 12 people.
Okay.
What do you think about
Sammy?
Sammy,
Killed 12 people.
Yo, Bofa, you're about to get bounced. Do not shout and be respectful. Okay.
Look, I need to know this. I was trying forever to ask you
this.
This.
Lefty, you're gonna have to take him. You're gonna have to take him off.
Take me off.
You're gonna have to take him off.
I'll be off. I'll go.
All right, yeah. Now, because go ahead. Let's talk.
I'm sorry, both man. You just can't control yourself right now.
Yeah, let's talk.
Okay. So now you don't feel guilty about Anthony Spiro going away because he killed 12 people, or is it because he, ordered the death of your best friend?
Well, you know what? That's one of them. I don't feel guilty because he used young kids to his advantage. Okay. Now, when you're a young kid, obviously your mindset is a lot different from when you get older. Okay.
Yeah, you're very impressionable. And, you're seeing guys with money, fancy cars, not working. Absolutely. They're the guys in the neighborhood that, it's like, they're the bad guys, but they're the good guys, in the neighborhood. I understand that. Believe me, more than you know.
Well, look, when you're a young kid, you don't know who you are. Okay. As you get older, then you realize, you know what? Wow. You don't think the same way as you did when you were young. You think a lot different. You think you start planning things in your life when you get older. When you're a kid, you don't plan nothing. You think you're not going to be here that long. Now it's about my children. But, talking about Anthony Spiro used a lot of young kids to do his dirty work. Louis Tuzio was one of them to kill Gus Faraci. Paulie G was another one. he used young kids to do his dirty work, and that's what the mob is, and that's from generation to generation.
Well, let me ask you this now, okay? Now with that life comes, like, listen, man, you shot a couple people with the intent of killing them, so that obviously can't be a real touchy subject for you.
That's look, that is the street. That's a part of the street.
I know that's part of the street.
When you gotta protect your life, you know what? That's a part of the street.
Absolutely.
Coming up, and you know what? Getting into stuff like that, when you gotta do whatever you have to do, stuff like that.
But all right. So my question here then is, you got to do what you have to do, and believe me, I knew that.
Yes.
But so if you're doing the crime and shit, right? I just don't understand. Like, I'm sorry, man. I just don't. Like, I know you were facing 50 years. I know you just got out, and fucking your best friend was fucking killed. Like, I lost someone close to me in a similar fashion. I know how that shit feels.
Okay. So
I just don't understand. Like, listen, man, all those mobsters, recruit young kids and shit. It's not like one person is doing that more than others. And it's not like these kids are not willing. I'm not saying that they're not, impressionable.
What is it? The question. Ask the question.
Okay. My question is, what made you feel like you had the right to testify and get off and put somebody else in jail?
Listen, I didn't have the right to do anything. I made a decision. I didn't put him in jail. He was in jail already. Joey Calco is the one who killed Paulie G for him. So Joey Calco did the damage. I'm saying I just corroborated a story about the kid Vincent Bickelman that Paulie G killed, that we got the order to kill him. I mean, that's what I did. I corroborated a story. And that's my business. That's none of your business. That's the thing.
No, I know, but listen.
I'm just saying, but wait, let me finish. Okay, we got to talk. Sure. We got to give each other time to talk. Sure. So that's the thing. That's no one else's business. And if you don't like me for that, that's fine. You're saying you don't have to like me. Okay. But that's my business. That's not your business or no one else's business. Okay. And the thing is, let me get this straight. This way everyone understands. I didn't put an oath. I never burnt the saint in my hand. Okay. I got a number on my leg, a number 2. I didn't break my pact. My friends broke the pact. Okay. They killed my best friend. So let's get this straight. So with all the other ways of you guys
hold on. They killed your best friend because he broke the rules, touched a made man, and they got the order. If they didn't do that, they would have got whacked themselves, right?
Look. I didn't make no pact with a made man. Okay, like I told you,
I understand that. You didn't take the oath.
I made a pact with my friends. Okay, we got numbers on our legs. Okay, get that straight.
I understand that perfectly.
I didn't take no oath. Wait a second. Let's get this straight. I didn't take no oath to no mob fucking family. Okay, get that straight.
No,
okay?
But you were participating in criminal actions with people that, you grew up with and were,
Yeah, with the Bath Avenue crew, and I grew up around guys, okay? But I didn't take no oath. I was not no member, no mob family.
No, but weren't you under somebody? Were you on record?
Yes, of course I was on record with guys. Absolutely. Anyone in the street is on record with guys. Now, let's get this straight, okay? Now, when you start seeing other big guys cooperating, I'm just a small fry compared to these guys. Okay, so the thing is, they're setting the tone. Okay, that's what they're doing. They're setting the tone. And I did what's best for me. Okay, this is my life, and I'm going to do what the fuck I want with my life. That's just the way it is.
No, absolutely. But like you said, it's nobody's business and stuff. But when you come on a public platform like this, it sort of makes it other people's business when you're putting that out there publicly.
No, it don't make it anybody's business. It makes it, you have your opinion. You could have your opinion. But it don't make it your business because it's none of your business. That's for sure. It's none of your business. Same thing you do in your life, whatever you do, it's none of my business. I could have an opinion about you, but it's none of my business what you do.
Absolutely. But when you're coming on and explaining things and talking, like, all right, I have a question. This sort of relates to the whole gunner topic. Why on earth would you talk about active members you're running into on the street who might be on paper right now?
I don't know gunner, okay? The same thing, if I run into somebody, I could tell a story I run into somebody. I mean, that's me. That don't fall on anybody else. If you don't like it, you know what? That's your opinion. That's me.
No, I know, but why would you put that out there? These people could be on papers and catch a case because you're on YouTube saying some shit about some active people that you ran into.
They can't catch no case. And those people out in the street, they don't even care what I'm doing. Everyone on YouTube, in all honesty, they're so concerned of everybody else. They got to focus on themselves.
Oh, I agree. There's way too many people, self-projecting or fucking, bitching about other people when they should be worried about themselves. But you can't expect any pushback or disgust or outrage when you're coming on here.
I don't care. I don't care about the pushback. I don't care nothing about that, because at the end of the day, look, this is what it comes down to. You understand? I just shut the laptop. Bro, this is a totally different world. When I go like this, I'm back into reality, because that's a shit show in there. You understand?
So
not reality.
So why? That's what I
everything?
mean. If it's such a shit show, why do you come on here? If it's so, I don't understand. And then you get it's nobody's business. Then how can you put business out there?
My channel's my channel. You understand? I got my followers like you got your followers. So my followers are my people.
Right. But why would you listen?
I'm going on there.
We stick to the question. Why would you name active people on YouTube when you know the feds are watching this shit? For sure.
Wait a second. Active people. I don't look, those people are those people. They have nothing to do with me.
So if they have nothing to do with you, then why would you bring them up on YouTube?
Because if I ran into them, I could bring them up. This is my life. Look, I'm talking about my life. This is me. I'm talking about me. If I run into you on the street, I could mention your name. If I choose not to, then I won't. But if I choose to, that's it. I'm talking about my life. You understand?
Right.
So if
your life and your actions are affecting other people possibly in a really negative fashion.
No, they're not, because I'm not committing crimes with them. So they're not affecting anybody. You're saying they might be affecting you because
no, but they could be affecting a guy who, this guy's an active member of organized crime. Okay, cool. We'll just make a note of that.
You know what? Look, it's really a funny conversation, because what you just said, it's affecting an active member of organized crime. I mean, what you just said was pretty funny. An active member of organized crime, a guy that's involved in organized crime. So organized crime,
guy like you used to be.
A guy is supposed to be organized crime, the baddest of the bad in organized crime. Okay. I mean, look at what we're talking about. Okay. We're talking about a guy that I ran into in organized crime. Okay. Why are you so concerned about it?
Because I don't like people fucking announcing shit. Like if someone came on here and was like, yeah, well, I ran into Lefty and fucking I saw him picking up a fucking kilo of this or that, or fucking I saw him with some people fucking blah, blah, blah. Like, why bring up somebody that possibly could get in trouble for what reason other than clout, other than to get some likes and views?
Look, your mindset is totally running off with you, because you're talking about a kilo of coke. I'm talking about seeing someone in a pizzeria. So it's a totally different.
No, it's not. When you're in organized crime, the feds fucking.
You're committing a crime. You're talking about picking up a kilo. Okay. Now I'm talking about eating a slice of pizza. So we're talking about totally different things. Okay. I'm talking about a guy.
So maybe that guy wasn't supposed to be there.
I'm talking about a guy that I ran across in a pizzeria. So I'm making a story about someone that I ran across that I did time with. If you listen to the whole story, okay, you're talking about now that I'm committing a crime with him, or he's committed a crime. He didn't commit no crime. We crossed paths.
But just him being in that area, if he's on paper, that could totally fuck him.
Listen, first of all, the guy's not on no paper. So you know what? Now what you're doing is you're creating a totally.
I'm not creating. I'm just giving you a scenario. That's all I'm doing. I'm telling you, if you come on and announce, hey, I ran into so and so at the pizzeria. Okay, cool. Well, maybe he did something, and now fucking they can put him there. Maybe they can put him there with another organized crime member who wasn't supposed to be there, and then that guy gets violated.
All right, Lefty, that's your scenario. Let's go on to the next question, because we'll stay on this forever, and it's pretty ridiculous.
All right. Okay, fair enough.
Good.
So, do you have any relationship with Tommy Reynolds? You talk to him at all?
No, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you. So that's a stupid question.
Fair enough. No, it was leading into my next question. I was saying, do you still hold resentment towards him?
It doesn't matter. I mean, because you know what? He's doing a long time in prison, and honestly, I wish him the best in life. I heard he's he found God in his life, but
I heard Fabrizio getting out soon.
Yeah, he's had a couple of years, and listen, they did long bids, and
man,
growing up with these kids, but you got to remember something. These kids. Let's get something straight now too, okay? I didn't commit no murders with Fabrizio. So, Joey Calco is the one who really hurt Fabrizio. you know, because the drug-related murder with the 19-year-old. Okay, Fabrizio was there.
Did you testify or give
it's
any
something.
information
It's
on
something.
Fabrizio?
Huh?
I said, did you testify or give any information
No,
on
no,
Fabrizio?
no. I didn't testify against Fabrizio. I testified against Sparrow for maybe 4 hours. I corroborated a Vincent Bickerman conspiracy murder.
Oh, that's right. Fabrizio took a plea deal, correct?
Yeah, everyone took a plea deal except Sparrow.
All right. Now,
Every single person.
just because this leads into this and it just popped in my head, do you
Go
think
ahead.
Fabrizio took that plea deal because he knew you would testify against him?
Listen, I don't think he knew me. I'm saying I'm sure he took a plea deal because if he did go to trial, I'm sure he probably would have got life. Understand? But you know
Yeah.
what? Joey Calco probably would have did more damage than me. I'm saying, I mean, so he had a lot of people. Listen, you got to understand something. Everyone who came forward at this time, I mean, you're talking about Sal Vitale, is the underboss. You're talking about a couple other made guys. You're talking about Chris Paciello is a guy that came forward. William Galloway, Dean Benicillo, Joey Calco. I mean, listen, and it just goes on and on. A lot of people came forward on this case. I mean, it's something where everyone's pointing the finger at me, which is fine. And listen, you know what? I stand on anything I did because, in all honesty, all you people out there, I don't give a fuck about none of yous. Okay? The people who are in my corner, I love you guys to death. Okay? But the thing is, the people that are against me, look, I don't care about none of yous. I really don't. Okay? So
Well, since we talked about that, can I ask you a question that's been I've been wondering. You were on what the fuck is Tony Soflo and Nikki Blade's channel and shit?
yes, go ahead.
Okay. I noticed
And
I mean, dude, I could be
wait a second. Look, I give everyone a chance. Instead, if I see someone wants to go to the channel, look, like you popped up, I'm going to look. I went on YouTube. You were live. I said, you know what? Okay, I said something. I'll come on this guy's show. What is he doing? I'm saying because I never went on your show, and I remember you from the beginning with the guy Dom and stuff like that. But go ahead. What do you guys say?
You were on there, and dude, I may be mistaken on this, but I thought you were like good friends with FBS, and I noticed that you said I'm friendly with him.
Wait a second. I'm friendly with FBS, of course, absolutely. But what does that have to do with FBS?
No, there was just some question. It was just a comment that caught me off guard that you used the word friendly and not friends.
Yeah, he's my friend, absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
No, it was just some innocent question, honestly, that was just going in my head.
I look at FBS as a friend, absolutely. And I told Tony Soflo, if you look at the video before that one, I asked him, what is your problem with FBS? So if you go to the video before that one, I told him, I said, you know what? FBS is a decent guy. I said, I don't know. Yeah. Do you hear me?
Yeah. You had a little technical difficulty.
Yeah, I got a phone call, but listen.
Bye, Tadaro.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Do you hear me?
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
I can hear you perfectly.
How about now?
Yeah, I've been able to hear you the whole time.
I can't hear you.